This has to be something of a wake-up call for Meghan Markle and her publishers. But why? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you for your company today. And as ever, thank you for letting me know what you are up to around the world. It's thoroughly interesting, trust me. And thank you also, can I just say, for all the tips about hay fever. Tried them all. It seems to be subsiding, but you know, apparently it's been the worst season in over 50 years here in the United Kingdom. So it's good to know there's still some old-fashioned tips that do work a little bit. But as ever, there's nothing like a fresh breeze, which is what we've got today here in the heart of London. But back as ever to the breaking royal story coming out of London today. It's interesting to note, isn't it, when you think now, a few months ago, in a sort of fanfare of glory, there was the big publicity hype for Meghan Markle's first book. I don't know if it's a novel, children's book, still haven't quite worked out what it's meant to be. What people do think here in the United Kingdom is it's incredibly pricey. You know, it's too expensive for the type of book that it is. We kind of know the background, so I won't bore you with the plot line. And it's also interesting to note that Penguin Random House, the publishers of Harry's forthcoming book, were hoping for a spike in sales. But why? As you know, Harry and Meghan decided to pop over to the Big Apple, and it was at that point that Meghan decided to do something of what we now call here, in celebrity terms, a Madonna. That is, she decided to read extracts from a book to those school children that she visited while dressed in all those designer threads, being totally relatable in diamonds and all that sort of stuff. You get the picture. But when you consider that worldwide PR with all the press there, everybody repeating the name of the book, and of course showing it on newsreels and stuff like that, across social media, in print, you would have expected a spike in sales. Well, sadly for Meghan, that's simply not the case. In fact, there's not really been a spike in sales at all, even though the book's been reduced on various sites. Now, I'm not here to crib, it's very difficult to sell books in this climate. We've seen a plethora of books coming. As you can see, this is the season for the celebrity dirt dish, as we sort of call it, where micro celebrities who you've almost forgotten about tell you all about their lives and misdemeanors. Yes, I'm talking about Katie Couric, had that misfortune. But as for Meghan, they're not quite sure exactly now what to do. As we told you here on the show a couple of months back, they are hoping that come Christmas, there could be a seasonal spike in people wanting to buy the book for younger children. But they won't, of course, unless they reduce the price. And I think more importantly for Meghan and the publishers moving forward, she needs to go on something of a city tour and do meets and greets, lots of hugs and signing lots of books, albeit reduced. Neil Sean in the heart of London.